Yeah, what's poppin', everybody? It is the King Hitman here, and we are going to go over the Android 17 and 18 Tournament of Power tournament participants, all that. We're gonna go over their celebration, which starts off the most important thing. Let's get straight to it. Like, y'all know me, man. Let's get straight to it. STR Jiren's getting his EZA. I went over a video like shortly discussing I wasn't as excited. Like, it doesn't make me jump off the map because I was waiting on them to just say it was Jiren. But the video, I made the video because I was excited about the idea of Jiren being a very high, like high ceiling, you know, high floor. Like, he could be both. I feel like Jiren's worst is gonna be better than a lot of the, you know, let's say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th best EZA Dokkan Fest TURs. It's going to be better than a lot of their averages. So if Jiren's floor is better than their averages, which I think is very likely to happen, that gives me a lot of confidence in his ability to age well. So even if Jiren's floor isn't as high as some of you guys might want it to be, I think as long as his floor is very high also, I'll be okay. I'll be perfectly okay, which is what I want from him, because he is only on a couple of teams. Most notably, we need him to be good for this Universe Survival Saga team, right? The Tournament of Power. So we'll see how he ages. That's what I care about, his ability to age well, his ability to defend himself. I'm not so involved in his attack stats because, like, LR Jiren's EZA, he'll be doing insane attack stats, right? LR hitting Goku when they EZA in a year or so, whatever it might be, they'll have crazy attack stats. LR Kaioken, Blue Evolution, Blue Vegeta, they'll have it. Like, I need Jiren to play defense. I need him to protect himself. And I'm hoping that he does that at a very high level. Something like Future Gohan, something like AGL Zamasu. It doesn't have to be stacking defense. I want it to be like turn one value. And I would appreciate that so much. The sub EZAs for Tech Hit are on the way. There are 3 sub EZAs: Ins Bodamagetta, Physical Champa, and STR Frost. I expect it to be a very rough set of sub EZAs. I don't expect much at all, because Champa is one of the older TURs, and it's not even that because he's old, it's that his TUR state is actually garbage. Like, even at that time, it's not he's drastically, you know, one of the oldest TURs in the game. He's just old, and his kit is garbage. His kit is gonna buff Universe 6, which is nice, probably to maybe 3 key 50%. The issue is he has a medium chance of attack 200%. He's gonna be a completely new unit. There's no frame, no skeleton for him to work around besides his support ability. I expect him to be mid. I don't know what we're gonna get out of him, but I think they're gonna make him reasonably bad. Like, maybe around like that physical Spirit Bomb Goku from the Turles movie, that sub EZA. He's probably gonna be in range of that guy who no one's using. I don't care what anybody tells me, you're not using that guy unless you're cheesing him somehow. But anyway, STR Frost, he's only going to be, like, these units matter because they can buff AGL KO's team, right? These units are going to matter. They buff AGL KO and give her support. But if they're not slot 1 viable, well, I don't know what we're going to do with them. Because Frost, I said how bad I think Frost is going to be in that video I'm referring to a moment ago. I'm uploading it as we think about it. If Frost has guard for like the first 4 turns of battle, and maybe he has, you know, 30% mitigation upon super attacking, and maybe he can reach around 5, 6, 700k. Well, maybe, like, let's be reasonable. Let's say he could reach 600k defense. At his very max, he could reach around 600k with those buffs. And then later on in the fight, maybe he just trades out his guard for purely defense. Like, he gets another 100% defense, and then his max is around 900k defense. And then you can float him off. If he works like that, if he's creative like that, which he's going to be nothing like what I'm speaking, I'm spitballing. Lord knows Akatsuki does not care about my opinion. That'll give KO the ability to transform, and then later on, now you can really take advantage of those floaters like Champa, those units like Bodamagetta, who you don't necessarily want on rotation, but they can be of value to you. And speaking of Bodamagetta, they do have guard when HP is below 80%, so their baseline is going to, matter of fact, I have them here. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't have them in front of y'all. Bodamagetta has guard when HP is 80% or below, 3 key attack, defense 100%, raising defense by 30% for 6 turns. Like, it's there, right? The frame for them is actually pretty good. So we'll see what they do. Hopefully they up this. If they can, I mean, it's hard to manipulate because Sometimes Akatsuki looks at guard and they get real nervous. Guarding and stacking, they'll get real nervous. So you got to be careful with them. We'll see what they do here. But I think they have the best framework, which gives them the highest potential. But of course, Physical Champa is the biggest. He's the biggest chalkboard. Like, we'll see what he offers to us later. But yes, I'm very hyped about Jiren's EZA. If you couldn't tell, Jiren EZAing the Universe Survival Saga buffs. We're getting into a state where I think they're going to start dropping more Universe Survival Saga stuff. I did tell you guys months ago, I thought Worldwide had a chance. I thought Tanabata and Worldwide both each had chances at that time to be Universe Survival Saga based. They didn't go that route with either, right? I'm 0 for 2. But I think it's going to, once it starts rolling, you know, for 2-3 celebrations in the span of like 7 or 8 months, then we'll be like, okay, LR UI Goku from his first fight with Jiren is on the way. Like, he's about to be AGL. He's gonna be the best unit in the game. Like, you get what I'm saying. So we'll see what it is. Now, this is good. I mean, it's cool. I really care more about the EZA for Tech Demon King Piccolo, but we're not close to it yet, I don't think. But Pilaf is getting an LR, and I think that's nice. Like, that's a nice free-to-play option. He is extreme class. Like, he's gonna be extreme class. Wait, Pilaf? What does Pilaf even? What links? What categories? He's gonna be on Dragon Ball Secrets. He's gonna be on Dragon Ball Saga. Let me see if I can find anything else on Pilaf, cause it's just the Pilaf machine. Yeah, it's and Terrifying Conquerors. It's just these 3. Blue Hell. Whoa, man, that's rough. Maybe they'll be on Joint Forces. Maybe they tack that onto his LR. Maybe they're not gonna give him big bad bosses. So. Maybe they get Shattering the Limit, Legendary Power. All these links are going to stay the exact same. I don't see. They're not going to not be in the Pilaf machine. So, yeah, all these links, they're not trading out anything. Whatever. It is what it is. They're going to be atrocious. Oh, my gosh, man. Their categories and teams are probably going to be atrocious. But if they build the kit right, like they did with LR Jackie Chun, and the animations are very nice, it'll be fine. We'll be all right, right? We'll make it work. But it is nice to see the old Dragon Ball characters. They've been doing this for years, right? To give them the representation, starting from Yamcha, and then we moved into Demon King Piccolo, who I want to get a Dokkan Fest because him and his son would be one of the most devastating rotations in the game if they don't wait too long, if they don't wait until Majunior loses relevance, which is not anytime soon. Majunior is going to be very good for a very long time. If they keep it so that him and Majunior can just get that help sometime soon, we're going to be in for a load of trouble. Like Dokkan Fest, you know, physical Demon King Piccolo. That's looking like it's going to be an issue, bro. It's nice to see those older villains at least get some form of representation. It is always nice for that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I went through the celebration details. There's not much more than that. Everything else is kind of standard. You know, the celebration banner, where they give you Tournament of Power buffs. Like it's tournament participants. I got to make sure I don't confuse the two. The tournament participant 30 stone summon banner. Please don't touch that. Y'all know that, right? The Dragon Ball story event that, oh yeah, I gotta make sure I talk about that. So where is he? Let me pull up Kid Goku. Let's see. I was just on the site. Let's see. So the Tech Kid Goku, the one that we got around Golden Week, that guy is going to, oh, I gotta put youth. Oh my gosh. Where is he? This guy is getting his TUR. That's very important. I don't know if I covered that already. I feel like I didn't. 70% attack and defense, raising attack defense for 1 turn on super. Oh, he's gonna be decent, and he's not on like Goku family or any of those niche categories. Well, not niche. He's not on any of those standard categories. He's more on the niche ones, which means he's gonna be a Joint Forces unit. He's just waiting to gain that. He's probably gonna gain a extra category or 2, including Joint Forces. We'll see what it is, but yeah, he's getting his TUR. I have to remember that. I gotta make sure. I wonder, because he came out on Global and JP, so now I wonder what his global timeline is going to be. Maybe he's going to come out with Turles and EZA on Global right now? I have no idea. Very intriguing to think about because he's such a odd fit. Like, we were waiting to see what he was going to TUR into, and now he's TURing, but it's only on 1 version. They could have just done this during Worldwide. It's very peculiar. We'll see what it is. It is the Young King Hitman. Battlefield is refreshing. You guys know all the standard stuff. They're still doing the missions for the Dokkan Awakening medals for Android 17 and 18, who I do think are a very good card. I don't want to underrate them at all. I think they're spectacular. Let me go check the schedule and go look at them again. I think they're very good. The AGL Android Free to Play 18 looks like she has a pretty, like I said, you know, a high floor. Like that's a very nice thing and a very good trait to have. She looks like she has a very high floor because she has her guard. The Android 17 Free to Play is terrible. I can't even work with that. What does he do upon TURing? I haven't seen it yet. 70% attack and defense. Boyhood Saga, they get 20% attack. Crit chance plus, oh, he is, oh man. Oh, he's gonna be good. Oh, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be fire. Cause all of that right there are traits that when you tack that and take that up to that LR level, even pre-EZA, most of these traits look like they're gonna apply very well. The stats buff he's gonna get is gonna be drastic. All of these numbers are literally gonna go up. I assume he's not gonna EZA for a long time. All these numbers are gonna go up. He's gonna be very good. His super attack effect is very good. They're not gonna drastically manipulate that, right? So he's raising attack permanently. It's greatly raising defense. I'm sure he'll have an active skill upon LRing. This is nice. This is a good one. I like this EZA. Well, this Awakening TUR info. That makes me very hopeful for what he's going to do for his team. We'll see what it is. And the unit, it's probably going to have a unique name, right? What I want is Goku and Arale to EZA. People don't talk about that unit anymore because they're old and they're free and, you know, like no one really likes Arale for some reason. I think that unit's going to be hype. I want their EZA info to get announced. So Goku and Arale, along with, you know, along with Physical Kid Goku, who's still really good in a lot of fights, along with some of the other help from Boyhood Saga, but Bulma, right? There's so much there. That team is going to come right back into form. It's interesting. Hachan is still very good. He's going to have a whole bunch of youth Gokus running around. That team's going to be extraordinary if they get the, you know, another Dokkan Fest or so, and all these units max out, right? But we'll see what it is. It is the Young King Hitman. I meant to end the video and then I forgot about the Tech Kid Goku. Young Hitman. Y'all know I'm off this.